Asteya. Asteya means non-stealing, a restraint from taking away the belongings of others, that is, not to take away what is not one's own. All wealth comes to the individual who has established in Asteya. Riches come to the individuals by themselves. Stealing is to take away secretly the belongings of others, to take away by wicked means. Forcibly taking away and carrying away others' property is theft. Theft leads to destruction, vice and evil. Thought of stealing provokes, disturbs and imbalances the body and the mind. Even if you touch an object that does not belong to you and without the knowledge and permission of the owner of the object, this becomes an act of theft. There was a wandering monk, a renounce. He was not staying in one place but was moving from one place to another. Because he was always wandering, he was carrying a bare minimum of objects with him, such as an extra pair of clothes, etc. in a bag. He used to go to the house of the people to have his food, who were happy to feed him. Why the people of Bharat, India, feel proud to offer the food to the monks, the renounced, is a mystery. One day, this renounced reached a town during the noon. He went to the house of the head of the town and told him that he would have his food at the house of the head of the town. The head of the town became happy to provide the food for the renounced. The renounced told the head of the town that he would go to the river to perform the noon rituals and return back to have the food. By the time the renounced returned back after completing his rituals, the food was ready. The head of the town served the food to the renounced in a royal way. The ghee was served to the renounced in a silver cup. While the renounced was eating, there was an urgent call to the head of the town. He told the renounced to eat comfortably and with his permission went to attend the call. When the head of the town had gone out, the renounced looked around him. He saw the silver cup that was used to serve the ghee. He took that silver cup and kept it in his bag. By the time the renounced finished eating, the head of the town came back and was happy to know that the renounced enjoyed the food that was served. The renounced left the house of the head of the town and started his journey. When the evening came, the renounced went to the river to perform Sandhya. He sat on the bank of the river and put his hand in his bag to take the items of the rituals. Suddenly he felt the presence of an extra item in his bag. He took it out and saw the silver cup. He was surprised to see that and recollected how the silver cup came to his bag. Immediately he went back to the house of the head of the town where he had his food at noon. The head of the town saw the renounced coming back to the house and started worrying. Oh, this renounced is coming again. I don't know what he may steal again. In spite of the worries, the head of the town, offering due respect to the renounced, invited the renounced to take the seat. The renounced did not take the seat, but while standing at the entrance of the house, asked the head of the town whether he had lost any object in the house. Though the head of the town knew that he had lost the silver cup, due to the respect and the fear, he told the renounced that nothing was lost in the house. The renounced insisted the head of the town to tell the truth. The head of the town simply replied, nothing was lost. Then the renounced questioned the head of the town, from where did you get the ghee to serve me? The head of the town said, the ghee was from my shop. The renounced questioned again, did you carry the ghee by yourself from your shop? The head of the town said, "No, my servant brought the ghee from the shop." Then the renounced told the head of the town, "Call your servant." The head of the town called his servant. The renounced questioned the servant, "From where did you bring the ghee to serve me?" The servant replied, "There was no ghee in our shop. I went to the shop of our neighbor to get the ghee." Nobody was there in that shop. Since our owner is a friend of the owner of that shop, I thought, let me take the ghee now and tell the owner later when he comes to the shop. Immediately the renounced with a commanding voice questioned the servant, "How did you bring the ghee?" The servant said, "I brought the ghee in a silver cup." Now the renounced, staring at the head of the town, asked the head of the town, "Where is that silver cup in which you serve me the ghee?" The head of the town was speechless. Then the renounced said, "You serve me the stolen ghee in a silver cup. I ate the stolen ghee and my mind got the thought of stealing. This is what happened." Then the renounced took out that silver cup from his bag and gave it back to the head of the town. Afterwards, without turning his head back, the renounced went away in his path. This is how the stolen object affects the mind, producing disturbing thought. When the individual steals, there is a constant worry of being caught. The individual suffers from the feeling of losing the honor. We should not even accept the stolen object. One should practice asteya and keep oneself free from various disturbing thoughts.